Welcome to KAG KON. We're the Nefarious Ferrets. This is Donna Parker. I'm Frank Parker. For this weekend, I'm Galen Kretok, my Romulan name, and this is the Commander. We're going to do a song for you right now called Riansu. I am honor. Elements protect me now. Twin worlds I was born to. Twin worlds full of strife. Twin worlds long forgotten, hidden from foreign eyes. Riansu, I am warrior. Riansu, I am proud. Riansu, I am honored. Elements protect me now. Protect me while I battle. Honor me at home. Duty I pledge to empire. Blood oath makes me whole. Riansu, I am warrior. Riansu, I am proud. Riansu, I am honor. Elements protect me now. Fire guide my spirit. Water wash my soul. Earth ground my feelings. Air please make me grow. Riansu, I am warrior. Riansu, I am proud. Riansu, I am honor. Elements protect me now. For our next selection, we're going to do an old standby that we do. It's called Green Hills of Terra. And I know that we're Romulans, but Terra is a word that does mean whatever planet you're from. It means Earth. And to Romulans and to Klingons, their home is their Earth. When searching the cosmos in a quest for new homes. The rivers, the mountains, the lakes and the valleys remain in the heart. But it's time to move on from Terra to Luna to Mars and beyond. We go as we must to find new horizons, for mankind has quested for ages unknown. To reach for the new is the root of our being. To venture and study, to search and to roam. Forever remember the green hills of Terra when searching the cosmos in a quest for new homes. The rivers, the mountains, the lakes and the valleys remain in the heart. But it's time to move on from Terra to Luna to Mars and beyond. But it also hard lot to war and to conquer, to displace and to rule what we don't understand. It's easy for us to believe we belong there and carry our wars to an alien rivers, the mountains, the lakes, and the valleys remain in the heart. But it's time to move on from Terra to Luna to Mars and beyond. For if we're to finish what Eagle has started, if we're to be trusted to learn and to share, we must learn a new way to handle our problems. Forbidding and deep is the silence out there. Forever remember the green hills of Terra when searching the cosmos in a quest for new homes. The rivers, the mountains, the lakes, and the valleys remain in the heart. But it's time to move on from Terra to Luna to Mars and beyond. From Terra to Luna to Mars and beyond. Thank you. Now the next song we're going to do is sort of a spiritual song. As you know, Romulans are basically based on the Romans on Earth. But also, when you look at it, they are also very elemental-based people. So they look at different gods and things like that. So I thought that this song called The Night of the Hunt would be appropriate for this set. Whirlwinds forming searches for souls who have passed away, to lead them on their way. For us mortals left behind, the wind ravages the pines, the fog grows thicker and the rain comes down. Fear grows in every heart around, for unknown forces abound. But rest thee with the knowledge, even though the veil is thin, the spirit world is only part, my friend, of the goddess's earthly whims, and he will not harm nor will he hunt those whose time has not yet come. But when you have lived this mortal life, chopping your shackles freed from strife, the hunt will begin in the night. As autumn winds blow across the land, remember mortal is man. Someday in a future time and place, he will bring us home again. And this will be the night of the hunt, when the worlds are closest in touch, and the Lord of the hunt with his hounds at bay searches for souls who have passed away, to lead them on their way. This is the night of the hunt. This is the night of the hunt. This is the night of the hunt. Exciting times. We just launched another spacecraft into orbit, and hopefully at some point in time we will be exploring the heavens. This is what I hope our children get to do. For our children will inherit the heavens from the work they do today. The learning and lessons of many ages spread before them a starry sea. Since the dawn of history, we've been adding to the tree, a tree of knowledge blooming with the fruit of discovery, for our children will inherit the heavens from the work we do today. The learning and lessons of many ages spread before them a starry sea, like the ancient quest for knowledge. Our children will sail the great divide. In the process they will sow and reap across the star fields deep and wide. For our children will inherit the heavens from the work we do today. The learning and lessons of many ages spread before them a starry sea. This is the dream I hold for them, to take the tools we give them and build for our generation. Had the chance, but somewhere we were forced to yield. But our children will roam and search and colonize another world. For our children will inherit the heavens from the work we do today. For our children will inherit the heavens from the work we do today. The learning and lessons of many ages spread before them a starry sea. For our children will inherit the heavens from the work we do today. For our children will get to travel the voyages we long for today. Mars coming up. And speaking of Mars, I have a little one that is called Spreading Our Wings that has a little bit to do with that red planet. I want to stand by ancient rivers. I want to gaze at antique hills on a new land before us. Challenges our native skills. A rover, here I stand, and a wander would be to a place so far away across a silent starry sea. Spreading our wings to leave our earthly dome, to walk among the stars and to colonize new From Terra we will fly to the black veil of space. The red planet and beyond is a dream for the human race. Oh, opportunity and spirit will keep this dream alive. We have the knowledge and the courage, and certainly the drive, technology and fortitude that come from many hands, the need and desire that come from many, many lands. Spreading our wings to leave our earthly dome, to walk among the stars and to colonize our homes. From Terra we will fly to the black veil of space. The red planet and beyond is a dream for the human race. For centuries our eyes we've lifted and seen the black traverse, and we reflected upon its fatness, our place in the universe. We've only just reached Luna and have yet to touch the stars. Sooner than we think our children will be visiting from Mars. Answers to life beginning may be found beyond our atmosphere on Martian ground. For if the probes we've sent are relaying true, water once existed there, a sign life could exist there too. Spreading our wings to leave our earthly dome, to walk among the stars and to colonize new homes. From Terra we will fly to the black veil of space. The red planet and beyond is a dream for the human race. It's not our fate that we should stay here and be trapped upon this soil, for we are born explorers. We have sweated and have toiled, always reaching, always searching, always living still. The call of the great unknown shall ever beckon to our will. Spreading our wings to leave our earthly dome, to walk among the stars and to colonize our home. From Terra we will fly to the black veil of space. The red planet and beyond is a dream for the human race. I want to stand by ancient rivers. I want to gaze at antique hills on a new land before us that challenges our native skills. A rover, here I stand, and a wanderer would be to a place so far away across a silent starry sea. By the way, if you've noticed the backdrop here, this is a screenshot from a Romulan bridge that was built for the web series or fan series Starship Farragut that I helped actually put this this particular set together. It's my pride and joy. So thought I'd grab a screenshot of that. Right now, the commander is going to do an acapello, or is that Acapulco?
Farewell to dear Terra, goodbye Mother Earth. We are leaving this planet that first saw our birth. We're off to find riches and ready to fly, and seeking adventure under alien skies. The ship is well built and she's ready to fly, and we are all eager to follow the sky. And although we know not what we will find there, our loved ones are with us, so we won't despair. Farewell to the comrades that we leave behind. We go with your blessings, so loving and kind. And what we find out there will help you back here. We go on before you, so the way will be clear. Now we go out there to settle the land. We'll build on a new world by our own hand. Our children's will return maybe someday. Till then we will teach you to love you always. Farewell to dear Terra, goodbye Mother Earth. We're leaving this planet that first saw our birth. We're off to find riches and ready to fly, and seeking adventure under alien skies.
Thank you. Gonna rovin'. That's what we're going to be doing. And if they ask me why, and if they, let's try that one more time. And if they ask for me, you can say I've gone a roving, and I'm sailing out through space and time. So many worlds, the universe is mine. Gonna go out there and see what I can find. From this blue-green world to a planet made of crystal, or maybe one composed of ice and snow. I'll sail where air the solar winds will blow. You can stay right here, but I know I have to go. Spare me all your worries and concerns. Know it's dangerous, but I have so much to learn. Sailing in this black and starlit sea, don't care how long it takes, but I know I must be free. And how do I explain to this earthbound generation how it feels when you're standing on the ground of a planet's face with no one else around? I search my head for words that can't be found. I don't return, please don't mourn for my departing from this world. I'm where I want to be, aboard this ship, sailing on through the blackened sea, among the stars and the endless galaxy. And now we're going to visit the hills of my dreams. The stellar night surrounds me as I lay on my cabin's bed. The lush green hills of Terra I can visualize in my head. When I left my home on Terra in search of a spacer's life, I was young and bold with no concerns, prepared for a rover's plight. Long years I've traveled the system. For years I've lived out my schemes, but now it's time to turn around and return to the hills of my dreams. I've seen the rings of Saturn from Titan's frozen shores. I've mined the asteroids' metals deep within their silent cores. I've walked in Armstrong's footprints on the lunar sand, and I've chased a comet's tail halfway around the sun. Long years I've traveled the system. For years I've lived out my schemes, but now it's time to turn around and return to the hills of my dreams. But throughout the time I ventured and explored the heavens vast, youthful dreams have vanished, and my bones yearn for peace at last. So I turn my ship around to catch the solar wind, and sailing towards the earth I love, for the journey's final end. Long years I've traveled the system. For years I've lived out my schemes, but now it's time to turn around and return to the hills of my dreams. Long years I've traveled the system. For years I've lived out my schemes, but now it's time to turn around and return to the hills of my dreams. Okay, we have two more songs that we're going to do for you. Actually, we're going to do three. I have one more that I'm going to do after that. This one is probably a little dark. I mean, I do write a lot of serious songs, as you probably have told. But this one was kind of I guess, well, let's just play it and see. Across the void of space we are a-traveling, searching for a haven in the night. For generations we've been on a journey, countless systems weren't right, for we have sailed away from a world that we destroyed, cast out our fortunes in the void, looking for a new home in the galaxy so wide. This time I hope we finally learn and finally get it right. War, hate, intolerance is our legacy, stretching the world from sea to shining sea. The worst thing that we shared was total apathy. We were sheep that were easily deceived. So we have sailed away from a world that we destroyed, cast out our fortunes in the void, looking for a new home in a galaxy so wide. This time we hope we finally learn and finally get it right. In a nightmare of war, the end finally came. Some of us escaped that bloody rock, vowing to each other that we all would go on, erasing the evil that was wrought. So we have sailed away from a world that we destroyed, cast out our fortunes in the void, looking for a new home in a galaxy so wide. This time I hope we finally learn and finally get it right. This is a song that I wrote. Took me 10 years to write. I finally got it together. It's called Requiem. The man laid before me, his eyes looked off in space. He looked to me older than the hills. His breathing was labored, his vital signs weak, yet his grip upon my hand gave me chills. He said, I've lived a lifetime, I've no regrets at all. I've done everything that anyone can do. I've seen the rings of Saturn, landed on the moon, mined an asteroid a time or two. feeling I have each and every time. It's the feeling at liftoff, leaping towards the sky, as my heart beats loudly as we climb. I want to feel the thrusters shake the plates beneath me as the rocket gains escape velocity. I want to see the solar sails spread towards the sunlight. I want to see the stars in all their majesty. I was born to a long line of dreamers who explored the earth from sea to shining sea. When the challenges of space came before them, there was no question where they ought to be. Granddad saw Neil Armstrong walk upon the moon and told me tales of space upon his knees. My father flew the shuttle into orbit every day, and Mother helped construct moon colonies. I have followed in their footsteps, a spacer's life I've led. I've traveled the system far and wide, but no matter where I've been, no matter what I've done, it's the feeling of the launch I keep inside. I want to feel the thrusters shake the plates beneath me as the rocket gains escape velocity. I want to see the solar sails spread towards the sunlight. I want to see the stars in all their majesty. Is there anything I can do? A tear rolled from my eye. He said, no, I'm fine, dear, not cry for me. Like I said before, I know my time has come. Soon I will have my final peace. I tried to make him comfortable, sat with him all night as he faded in and out of fitful sleep. At lucid times he'd tell me yarns that would make me laugh, but at other times the tales would make me weep. When the sun rose, I sat up with a start, for I'd fallen asleep before the dawn. I considered the old man's eyes, still gazing at the sky, and I knew my father's soul had journeyed on. I want to feel the thrusters shake the plates beneath me as the rocket gains escape velocity. I want to see the solar sails spread towards the sunlight. I want to see the stars in all their majesty. I want to see the sisters shake the blades beneath me as the rocket gains escape velocity. I want to see the solar sails spread towards the sunlight. I want to see the stars in all their majesty. It's not a space song, but I wanted to end with one of my personal songs that I wrote many years ago when I was in a different place and a different time. And this is dedicated for those of us who live 24 hours at a time. And in today's world, I think that's basically what we're living right now. It's funny how people change in their lives. The things they held sacred often go awry. For those whose lives are changing, I offer these words of advice. Take it one step and one day at a time. Take it one step and one day at a time. Remember all the dreams you had and how they gave you life. Look around you, are they still the same, or has time changed their size? For those whose lives are changing, I offer these words of advice. Take it one step and one day at a time. Take it one step and one day at a time. No matter where you're headed, no matter where you've been, treat life as a river, a challenge round every bend. For those whose lives are changing, I offer these words of advice. Take it one step and one day at a time. Take it one step and one day at a time. I know one thing for certain, since I've lived for 60-odd years. No matter how life seems to you, there's always the new and unsure. And these new things can be conquered with a feeling heart and clear head. Take it one step and one day at a time. Take it one step and one day at a time. And as I finish this song to you, I ask you only this. Remember the words I've sung to you and never feel amiss. For there's hope for those lives that are changing. So remember my sweet advice. Take it one step and one day at a time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have yourselves a wonderful night, and thank you for coming. Take care now.